From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium.
State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 27. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing now on 1st down. Setting up the running back screen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on 1st down that sets up 2nd and short. And then like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Here's a give up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Slot man motioned over. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They motion Dell over left. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete to Dell. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
from the 20 on second down. Finds a man right side. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Connection made to Dell. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running for the marker on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to SoFi right after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get the game's first points here in the second. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
On first down, it's Richardson. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's caught, Ferguson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Running left with Bigsby. Juke. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Jackson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 23, dumps it off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Running back sent in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Dell with the grab. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. They'll throw it. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get some late points and the lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. this one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Called in left side. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time left. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Man in motion here. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They are throwing it again. He's got it near the 8. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Johnson with a return here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. He's on the move. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the first down marker.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They've got a man in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he's stopped after getting this down to about the 44. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, the football's loose. And the Texans grab it.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. And now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back-to-back carries here. Breaks the tackle, still going. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
And they're on the 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Caught by his back. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Carry here for Bigsby. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Play action with Richardson. Into the hands of Bigsby, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Ferguson's got it, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second and 3.
The Texans 26-yard line.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught for the first. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Chargers first down.
They'll run this with Bigsby. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. Here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Let's see what they went with on third down. To throw, Richardson. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run run here on first down. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle